Hello everyone and welcome to you. Now last you meant the corner thing is broken. Service temporarily unavailable? What do you mean service temporarily unavailable? What is happening? No! No! Hi there Adrian. Hi Kathy, how you doing? Hi there Adrian, how you doing? I haven't seen you in such a long time. Damn it, service is genuinely temporarily unavailable. Oh, it's gonna be so weird to have this without the corner make it. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh.
How about now? Oop, that isn't working. Okay. Okay, what if I do this? What if I do? No, that still isn't working. Why is that still not working? I really thought that this would be working.
It's yours not working.
Well, I guess we're gonna do this one without the corner make it. Happens. Anyway, I am right now very obviously rendering the animations because I'm still at it. All we need to do is just this and the video will be finished, would be nice. And in the meantime, as we're rendering, no point in wasting time. There it is. This is what the mask looks like so far. It is. Ooh is the right answer. It is a lot.
Oh, I love the camera.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's great. And today I thought that we could actually start the work on it at least a tad bit more. Well, I don't want to say more seriously, but more practicality oriented. And for that reason,
The front screen is supposed to be this crumpled.
what do you mean this crumpled?
Like the visor.
What do you mean by crumpled?
I don't know.
There we go.
Can you see that?
I found this, which is actually my USB-C cable with an old USB-C to USB-A adapter, which is good because then I also have this, which is the USB-C cable we've been using so far with its own USB-C adapter. And the reason why that's good is because right here, we actually want to take this. We need to use this cable to power the Raspberry Pi 5, this cable to power the Raspberry Pi 0, and then somewhere around here there was a third cable.
Like it couldn't have a cable with 50 adapters.
Yeah, no, because I just didn't, back then I just didn't have a USB-A cable. And then this cable will be the data line. And effectively, once we plug everything in, it's gonna be funny because my mask right now takes 2 separate power supplies. But, well, it's mid-development, so that's bound to happen.
Can you plug me into the mask?
Do you have a USB-C adapter? USB-C to Cat-C adapter. Okay, hold on. I need to play my maddening science playlist. Still my sweet.
You mean your normal science playlist? Hi Caleb. How you doing?
Don't gasp for fear, no it doesn't hurt. It only helps me measure how much skin you
Well,
have.
Adrian, solar power doesn't work if it never goes outside.
But I won't make that incision till you're nice and numb. Oh, when laughing, guess can be so much fun. Please don't doubt my decision. This will be this will be Oh, this one is missing a card. Okay. Thank goodness. For a second, I feel like I genuinely lost the card. I'm actually the way I designed it. I feel like there is a justification for it because basically the Raspberry Pi 0 on the side. And also hi to Caleb, so I'm sorry for not saying hi, I've just been in the zone. But
in the mood.
Right here, this Raspberry Pi 0 is permanently attached to the mask. You can't really detach it because it's soldered to everything. But Raspberry Pi 5 would be our main computing unit. And normally I felt that this was just this would just be a mistake forever, you know, of result of poor planning, because the reason why we need the Raspberry Pi 5 is because the Pi Zero cannot handle the VOSC model. However, there is actually a pretty solid justification for it, which is that this Raspberry, I don't actually need to solder it to anything, this Raspberry 5. All I need to do is connect it via USB to the mask, and then this Raspberry Pi Zero on the side actually can be our hardware to software adapter, so kind of like an API of sorts. And then to it, we just plug in the computing unit, and there we go. And that's what we'll run FIXiT on. A lot of words which I am fully aware that to all of you, those words mean absolutely nothing, but just trust me, okay? There is a reason to my madness, and there is a madness to my reason.
Perhaps.
Oh, this is comical. Hear me out. You know the lightsaber Hacksmith Industries? Laser eyes. Listen, I would love to add to the mask as much as I can, but one thing which is really often omitted is that my head has to go in here, which honestly, it's pretty restrictive.
Yeah.
I wanted to swim parts, then I forgot. And today I continued and I finished my prototype. It looks great. Good for you, Adrian. That's just your skull. Okay, hold on. First things first. So, let's finish rendering, which means we add it to the video.
Don't you always think like you wish like you were missing like an important part of your body? Because then you can have silly little attachments into where that part normally goes. You know?
What? What did you say?
So like for example.
Yeah, please do give an example.
For example, if you lost your eye, you could put lasers in your eyes and have laser eyes.
Yeah,
like laser
but okay,
eye.
so the thing about the human body is that like there isn't much redundancy in the human body. Like sure, you know, we got the kidneys, right? That's nice. But if you lose your eye, you can put lasers in your eye, but you also lose your depth perception. That's kind of a biggie. You know, not being able to tell if something is half a meter in front of you or like 20 decimeters in front of you, that's kind of rough.
Okay, hear me out. What if you lose your arm and you get to give yourself an extra super awesome looking robot arm?
Well, no. Hold, wait, listen. Bionic replacements, I'm all for that. It's just that, you know, human body doesn't have that much redundancy. So before you get me to replace my human body parts with robotic ones, I first want the robotic ones to be better. Right here we have this. Hold on, because this right here didn't go.
Search for Adrian. If you can't tell the distance, you're just stupid AF.
Make it, if I was a pillow, would you want me to be cold or warm? Cold, obviously. Who wants a warm pillow? Sociopaths and psychopaths.
Famously like sleeping on cold pillows.
I remember my eyes. Now mechanical rangefinder. Okay, we need Lumetri color. And the whole point here for this animation will be... Actually, wait, let me just run the next one before we keep going. What's the next one? This cat meme, by the way, is crucial to the video. It is important. You don't know the context, but it's important. That picture explains particle physics.
Load burning cat.
Oh, I already highlighted the Z boson. Shit.
Uh-oh. Was he supposed to be highlighted?
Whoops. I already highlighted the Z boson.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't fix this script. He would just, you know...
In order for me to fix that, I would need to re-render all of these animations right here. I would need to render all of the past bingo animations on transform to bingo, which is an additional, I don't know, 12
Right.
hours of render time.
Okay. You do you, YouTube boy.
Put some respect when you talk to me, alright? Put some respect in your mouth.
I can put something else in my mouth.
Did you get your snickle? I haven't messaged Theo the Nichols that I made the ad yet because I've been busy. I just every single time I'm supposed to write him an email, I just don't because I just get distracted with other things.
I think you should do that today.
I'm not gonna get my snickle right now anyway. That's because the
Well, you should let
snickle.
him know.
I'm not gonna get my snickle until batch 3, and batch 3 isn't here yet.
Do we know when it's gonna be though?
Autumn.
It is autumn.
Well then let me check if batch 3 is here. Fucking hell, honestly. You all are unbelievable. The coins.net. No, see, no new updates.
I'm glad that you know the exact URL for the website.
Yeah, it's my first ever sponsorship. Well, okay, fuck my first ever, my only sponsorship. Of course I know the URL by heart. That we should promo code make it.
Okay.
Promo code.
Caleb just found about fake coins. Oh no. Meow.
I didn't write an email
Any,
for you. No.
any meowers in chat? This is you every day.
Okay, the anti-particles. There we go. I don't. What is that supposed to mean? I don't get that meme. How is that me?
What do you not get that mean? What?
How is this me?
It's, you know.
Who
Can
out of
spray-
who out of these two people is meant to be me in this scenario?
the person in the picture.
Smoking
You know?
and eating apple in public. What is?
Yes, that's literally you. You fucking.
I don't
spray
smoke
your-
nor eat fruits because they're expensive.
Okay.
Both of these.
You spray your face with fucking molten lead, and then what you do is you take D5. You know. That's you.
Guys, I have to sing for a concert tomorrow. I forgot I had it. What song do I sing? Tequila.
No. How about Raw Dog?
Okay, hold on. Right here we need anti-particles, what we need. Fortunately, it shouldn't be all that difficult to make, because we should just be able to duplicate all of the existing particles, and just all of the ones that can be anti-particled, move them up. So like this, just not...
Wait, so not all of them can be anti-particled?
No, some of them don't. Like, for example, photon is its own antiparticle, if I remember correctly. But bosons in general are all their own antiparticles. Yeah, it's mostly just the leptons that have antiparticles. Well, it's because it doesn't really make sense for a photon to have an antiparticle. So, basically... no, that explanation would be misleading. Yeah, just trust me on this. Okay, in this case, we're just gonna take these. We're going to duplicate them higher up by 0.5. And then we're going to change all of the materials to be A. And the reason we're changing all of them to be A is because they will be antiparticles. And how am I supposed to represent antiparticles in a way that will actually showcase that they're antiparticles? Because I could just go the easy route. By that I mean I could add 0.5 to the hue on each color. Right here, plus 0.5. Right here, plus...
Particle to LGBT converter.
I stand by my creation. I invented LGBT, Katsi.
I'm sure you did. You made me.
I did invent LGBT. No, you see, that's the issue. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'll sing tequila. How, wait, how do you have to sing for a concert tomorrow and right now are picking a song? What kind of concert is that? Like, here's the thing. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I used to, like, go on concerts and such to perform. And usually, at least from the ones I went to, I had to, like, you know, learn the song months in advance. At the very least, in the shortest period, it was weeks. How do you pick your song a day before? Have a gig by the prepared. It's just because I sing. That's just something I sometimes do. Yeah, that's what you do at a concert. How, you know what, Caleb? Just I don't have the strength to deal with you right now. You do you, whatever. And in this case, I'm just going to. I mean, they melt too much. That's the issue.
You do you and me do me, or me do you. Maybe if you, I don't mind that.
Right here, subtract. Now we need to figure out how much I need to subtract in order for this to work. Yeah, I would. What about 0.5? Instrument. I am fully aware, but still, it's a concert. When it comes to concerts, usually need to have like an agreement with the organizers, don't you? They trust me, good rep. I'm not talking about trust in this case. What kind of concert is that? Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. This isn't bad actually. Could be worse. 2.5. Sometimes concerts just be like that. No! Just straight up no! What do you mean sometimes concerts just be like that? That is just not true. Is this cool? Oh! Okay, never mind then. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Cool and completely fucking unprepared ad hoc fucking nonsense. Meow.
Do you think? There we go. This should be fine. Now right here, we're going to do the same exact thing.
What's your favorite smell?
My favorite smell.
Yeah.
I don't... have a favorite smell. I believe most people don't have a favorite smell.
Okay, well, think of a good smell, and then, you know.
Strawberries.
How the fuck do strawberries smell? Fuck.
Do you know what they taste like?
I don't think I've ever smelled strawberries.
You know what they taste like?
Yes.
Yeah, like that. That's what they
Okay.
smell like. Most fruits have that about them.
Understandable. Hmm. How about dish cleaner? It doesn't have that property. I tried.
But it's not a fruit. My favorite food, dish soap. Mmm, yeah, yummy. Yeah, you know, on the dish soap trees, the dish soap farms where they farm the dish soap. My heart hurts a bit. It's weird.
It shouldn't do that.
I know, but it does.
Are you sure your room is well ventilated?
No.
Could you make
that's
that
actually
correct
actually
question?
arbitrary. Because not arbitrary. That's up to interpretation. What I specifically meant is that I am sure that my room isn't well ventilated. Not that I'm not sure. I just want to clarify that real quick. Okay. Now in this case, we want to keyframe all of them.
Could you possibly change that?
My room.
Or that it isn't ventilated?
I can open the window.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, I'm certain. You know, Hart, famously known for ventilation reasons. You know.
Well,
Dr. Skatz is on the case.
Probably doesn't help. Listen, I can keep going down the bucket list of things you do unhealthily. I'm just gonna say, you know, it's better to start somewhere than start nowhere.
Okay, now let's render this and let's get back to the important bits and bobs.
Well,
And by that I mean back to my
did I hurt your heart?
Did you what?
Did I hurt your heart?
Heart. Oh my goodness! For a second, I didn't understand what you were saying.
Oh yeah, I forgot English language. That's the thing when many words are spelled the same for some fucking reason.
Inside my workshop, behind the arcade, electric designs have unraveled all my wires. This time we need two codes because both the Raspberry Pi 0 and the Pi 5 is on.
I would sync with you if not there was like a half a second delay, which there would be if I did that.
But all my organs were living on the inside. Fuck, why is this going, do you think?
Meow.
I can't be
Goodbye, Caleb.
Caleb. So there we go. This on the left is Raspberry Pi 5. This on the right is the Raspberry Pi 0. Now what we need to do is... Oh, that's actually a good question. What we would like to do... Here's the thing. We have them connected via this right here USB cable. And so what we would like to do is we would like to measure the microphone using the Raspberry Pi 0, send it through the USB cable into the Pi 5, have the Pi 5 send it right back, and have the Raspberry Pi 0 play it.
Measure the microphone? You're pretty good at measuring small things.
This right here, there we go.
Am I not funny anymore?
Anymore?
You've been ignoring my jokes for a while now. I feel so bad.
The beep. Wait, first of all, how did we... Oh shit. Cut cheat sheets. We have our code for the... I'm gonna try to do something professional. First of all, test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Occasional maintenance man, only driving a few kids. Predisposed to madness, who knows? Yes, file.wav, that's exactly what I want. Now let's see that it did actually record. That's brilliant. Now, here's the thing. Right here, we have the command for recording. Then we have aplay file.wav. It's very subtle. I don't know if you could hear it. I don't think you could hear it, but it didn't fuck play the thing. So here's the question: Linux piping. I never really understood how piping works. I'll be honest. I know what it does. I just don't understand how it works. You just take that and okay, but can I just use a command that generates to a file, and can I pipe it directly into aplay? Like for example, right now.
Actually, I ask, how are you feeling today, Matrix?
I'm feeling fine. What happens if I do outputs?
You mean like fine type of manic high fine or like manic no fine?
Just straight up fine.
Oh.
Where is the?
It's good.
How can I?
I like you when you're doing fine.
Can I? Here's the question: would we effectively want to make it? If I was a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you want me to be? Be whatever sandwich you want. Don't ask me what kind of sandwich you want to be.
You could have stopped reading those comments, make it. That fucking joke is fucking been dead in the mud for 2 days by now.
If I had to stop engaging with jokes just simply because they were overused, then I wouldn't have anything to talk about on streams.
Oh, true. You have talked with me. Yeah, my bad. I should leave.
So you cannot stream for 1,000 days and be original. That is just not. There isn't enough human thought in existence for that to work. Oh, Cassie Genuine just left. I know y'all couldn't see because we have no corner, but okay. Damn it! How can I type a program that generates a file? Okay, hold on. Rcode to a stream, maybe. What I would like is to say when the truth comes out. I've been working on the unified TV. If I make it through the night. Oh, wait. Wait, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Please tell me this works. That would be. Damn it! Shit. aplay read error. Okay, aplay. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Every day I'm rehearsing what to say when the truth comes. Visual indicator, format the file type raw. Audio directly into the next application. Raw input, data stream from Rcode. Alright, so aplay, help. May I please list devices, the device name, quiet, file type, channels, format, rate, duration, samples, map, non-block, no, stop, verbose. Ah, shit. This? No, it would be too easy. Ha. Can I play sound of our record? This is close to what I want. But shit. No. This is close to what we want, but this is in real time. Before my time, disbelieving, that's the real crime. What can I say? Using pipe separation more efficient, effective using faster because of a pipe. Inverse communication technique. The output of one process directly sent to the output of the process kernel-based buffer. This is fastest being something else. Okay. So you meant this. Okay. Wait, would this work? Oh, absolutely not. I mean, technically this should, right? Wait, what is the D in this case? What is the D? Device. Yeah, device is implied. Device is left as an exercise to the reader. But right here, back to our original R code, yes, A play this. Read error. Damn it. Don't say it loud though, yeah. Oh, because I am outputting like an idiot, that makes sense. Test? Holy shit! That's actually working! Oh, that's brilliant! I don't know if we can hear the echo, but it's certainly there, yeah. That's great. First person they talk about in all the books. I'm the perspective you cannot doubt. See how I look. Linux sends audio over USB. Liably. Maybe you joked about me. Let's check USB connection maybe first. I feel like I'll be better. Don't do it bad. The space official USB access. Okay. Big yawn. Alright. Oh man, sounds so would love this. Be my head. Brilliant. Snakes in grass, it looks like punching down. So God forbid I'm seen just as an average human being. Imagine. See. I'm the gap between a tragedy and calm. Outputs many details by default. When we take a closer look, we can see that the USB disk previously similar device grab. Okay. From NPCs. This is what we want, yeah. Oh, it is that's C in it. That's good actually. Not bad, it's my favorite language, right? I have a very strong love and hate relationship with C, so should be fine. Villains are everywhere. I know that I'm a hero. Maybe first let's start Linux sending and receiving data over USB. It's bad enough. Libs and server and have another find the windows. If you use response or go support 2, okay. Oh, so it just everything is a file? Oh, that would be too easy. That would be way too easy. I'm skeptical. Oh, damn it, I would need to know. I'm terrible at Linux. I'm absolutely terrible at Linux. Which one of you suckers is the USB connection? It's gonna be TTY, isn't it? Or I'm actually guessing. That's just a guess. Pure and complete guess. Linux / dev devices. Cheat sheets. How are you so disciplined? I'm not disciplined, I'm just bored. Hi, the follow. Hi, and welcome. I don't need to. I know the directory is. I'm looking specifically for. Let me have a think for a second. I know that this is an elaborate setup that we're doing here. Maybe we should start with something simpler. Let's not do it base. What is the simplest USB data we can send? We can try to send a file. Linux sending data over USB. That's what we want so far. Nothing more, nothing less. Just 1 year old. I guess you use. Okay. Raw data could be a bit complicated. The question is, what do I want to commit to? We definitely want to use the operating system. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. Okay, it's one of my worst habits that I've developed over the years, where every single time I do anything in computer science, I reinvent the wheel. But at the same time, if I oversimplify it too much. Wait, shouldn't that be TTY USB-C? Well, that's not good at all. What if I don't, hypothetically, just as a hypothetical question, what if one does not have a TTY, oh wait, shouldn't that be TTY SO? Oh, it should be. I think, at least. Oh goodness, no, I don't know. Okay. Let's try this again. One usually brings laziness and the social media scrolls. How do you use your boldness to be productive? That's a really long story. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. That is a really long story. Effectively, in my case, it was very much publish or perish. For 3 years now, I've been filled with almost complete and utter desperation, which led me to do things I did. And that's kind of what kept me going. The controlling terminal. Prosto present terminal associated with output. Present terminal. So like when you echo will appear on your screen, like when you serial port, you say. Okay, quick question then, because this is the Pi 5. Now Pi 5 has a fair lot of connections. Where are those connections? Lots of TTYs. There has to be a way to figure out what TTY does what, right? Not like a descriptor something. Man page. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Usually of more users on the group of TTY. This is a request for the okay. Detach the calling person controlling terminal. Okay. Quick question. Is there a way to die.net? Yeah, I'm going to die.net if I want to fix this soon. fine. Make it, you can figure this out. Okay. Let's go specific. Pi 5 USB connection. Not C port, that's power. USB drive. Not quite, but you know what? This could be close. Also close, yes. Although this is going for UART. The worst case scenario, I could just connect them with UART. Both of them have UART pins, but that would be a waste. Huge waste, even. Drivers mounted. Pseudo mount dev SDA. Yeah, but then it's... Yeah, because then you're doing SDA. That makes sense. That makes sense, but doesn't make sense for my case, unfortunately. It's not drive. It's not meant to be. Okay. Raspberry Pi 5 sent data via USB. Okay, cool. The USB board to PC. Close enough. Zero to support Linux USB gadgets, so you can emulate a Zero device, but you will use the only USB port on the Zero. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I only need one connection. No device implements to act in the USB device slave role. The driver is implementing use. Yes. The next USB peripheral like PDA printer, cell phone device controller. USB link as one of the basic connectivity options. Sometimes it will be the only option. There are that rely on USB even for the power splice. Okay, this is promising. This is really promising. Last modified 8th of June 2005. Okay. Basically, Pi USB to serial, no one cable, so strength USB to serial PC. Or Bluetooth instead. Well, it's because I fucking have two devices that are really close together, and I would rather use a cable. How old are you and what's your job? Well, my job is YouTube, believe it or not. I do it professionally. When it comes to the question of how old I am, I'd rather not answer, simply because I've never mentioned that to anyone through YouTube, and I kind of like the idea of it being a mystery. It's just fun. There are a lot of wild guesses when it comes to my age, and I like to keep it that way. They are all just trying to convince them to move to a network connection. Don't let them tell you what to do. I should do it with Python. ACMO. But like, which... I'm fine. Okay. I'm fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm unbothered by this. This is the... yeah, okay. AMA 10. Would it be MA 10? Linux, how to figure out what TTY is for what. I would say 25 plus or minus 3. That's around close to what most people guess. On average, people say 27. Yes. Example, okay. I'm sorry, what's this? Oh, well. Well, cut that bad boy up. Okay. Major mind no. This can be searched in dev directory to get the user-friendly names. $104 and no fun. Oh no! Well, no. What was major in university? I didn't go to a university. Unfortunately, I couldn't specialize that much. I'm a generalist. Let me just list this real quick. I am so lost because I do remember, wouldn't this be TTY USB? Or TTY serial, anything like that? Certainly not. Good night, Talga, have a good one. Katsi isn't here, Katsi left. Okay. Where are the USB connections in dev? Oh, that's good, okay. Name, not actually. Nothing? Well, the next step was to give it to grep USB, but I mean, out of nothing, we're not really gonna get anything. So, quick question. Okay, well, desperation. Oh, list the USB, right. We do have 4 USB connections, which makes sense. Yes, there are 4 USB connections on the Pi, in fact. That is correct. Oh, holy shit. It's fine, I can figure this out. Raspberry Pi 5. Send. Yeah, send data via USB. I can figure this out. It's not rocket science. It's just a simple mask. First, let's see the file transfer. A lot of fun. I do see. But once again, the serial, ACM. Wait, so it will be ACM. We do have that, right? TTY ACM. We have AMA. What is TTYAMA? Is that UART? But I'm guessing that the USB connection will be separated off from the UART, because why wouldn't it be? This is awful. I hate this all. Oh my goodness, 0 by the way. No clue what that is either. Okay, it's gonna be a rough start, make it, but if anyone can do it, it would be you. Okay, it's fine. This right here is called, but once again, you have TTYACMO. It could be because the Raspberry Pi Zero isn't. Okay, Raspberry Pi Zero accepts data over USB. That could be it. That could be the problem. Huh? Right, so we need to go to config txt and cmd line txt. Oh no, because that's no. What are these last line? Config txt, but config, where are you? Was bad. It's right away, okay. Insert SD into your Pi Zero, connect the console cable, power the Pi, and log in via the USB console. In my case, here's the thing though, I am connected via SSH already, and the USB is empty. And I would like to use it to send data. I don't want to log in with... Wait, this actually doesn't have to be bad. Whoa. This doesn't have to be bad. Or later running sudo message. Just instantly, okay, so I won't be able to see. Alright. Logging in patch device, okay, just because you have a serial port doesn't mean you can log in with it yet. The Pi knows it has serial port, but you have to tie it to a console. You do that very easily with sudo systemctl enable, and then the question is serial getty at ttygso service. Do I have that? Huh. Egg on my face? It might be egg on my face. Okay, well. Brilliant, that's good. Now question, am I waiting for it to start or has it already started? And if it already started, then... New terminal? Sudo systemctl is active serial getty at YSO service inactive. Well, not great. I am gonna add this to cheat sheet for later. That's not great. Why can't you start? Do I need to reboot it? But it didn't even... didn't start. Well, that's great. No CTL SE. That's just brilliant. Timeout favors a dependency. Okay, it's fine. That makes sense. It takes it to open up the config.txt file that is in the SD card post burn. DT overlay DWC2. Okay. If I remember correctly, it would be sudo vim and then question where actually. Where was it? Boot config.txt. That's not the right file, but it would tell us where it moved actually, at least. Boot firmware config.txt. Thank you so much. Firmware. Okay. DT overlay DWC2. Right, yeah, been there, done that. Edge, downloading the image, making SD card, we've been there. This has like 70 different pages on just making the SD card. Oh no, this was just a link to the tutorial on how to set it up. That's not difficult. That's not the difficult part. Is it not pre-installed? I could have sworn that we read just like a couple seconds ago. Okay, sudo vim boot firmware, right, boot firmware config txt, then modules load dwc2 g0. Okay. CMD line, right. Can I just do another console in this case, or would it be much? It might not work. Why? Worst case scenario, I fuck up all my progress. Which, hey. At least it will be entertaining, huh? There we we go. It's rebooting. If I am able to access the terminal of the Pi 0 through a USB, then I can access the terminal of the Pi 0 via the Pi 5. And once I can do that, then I can effectively just have FIXiT take control. Which is nice. And that's great. That's what we want. Yeah, reload window, I know. We're back. We're back, splendid. Okay, then right here we do list dev. We get a connection. Well, call me crazy, it doesn't appear like we get a connection. Okay. SSH on your Pi, yeah, I know. Okay. So much of this story was dedicated to, I just want to say, relatively obvious things. Broken faces, no. Other modules, goodness gracious me. I want to use the G0 module. Huh? Sudo vim etc. modules. And then they just give me another link. To another tutorial. What even is that tutorial on then? The G-Ether module. Wait, what? Why you... I'm so confused. G-Ether. I am so confused on what this tutorial is even about. Sudo reboot again. Okay, let's try this again. Brilliant. Now sudo, if you don't mind, systemctl start serial getty at tty gso service. I am so close to just doing a fresh install, starting from scratch. And setting it up. I mean, I suppose I should actually set it all up again for the sake of the video, if anything. Because then that would give me a more, like, coherent view into what's going on. Yeah, probably. Alright. You know what? I am ever so slightly losing my mind, not too much. Could be always worse. Dealing with two devices at the same time is fun, but hey, we have managed to create a UART connection between Raspberry Pi Zero and Raspberry Pi Pico, okay? A USB connection between Raspberry Pi 5 and Raspberry Pi Zero should be trivial in comparison. And as such, I'm certain will be. I'm going to go now. I know this has been a really short live stream, but I have a headache. And my heartache hasn't gone either. It's become progressively worse. So I need to possibly lay down, hopefully, and hope that it passes. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.